Hey guys, it's your boy AfroGeek PlusUltraNappy. Welcome back to a brand new video. For those of you that grew up in the 90s, early 2000s, you're gonna enjoy this video. Your boy was born in 97, so I was born towards the late 90s. I didn't really get to experience too many crazy things from early on in the 90s, but I got to experience more of the early 2000s and some of the last things from the late 90s. Growing up during this time frame, I was introduced to a bunch of delicious, scrumptious, sweet snacks. And in today's video, I'm gonna be bringing you guys my personal top 10 discontinued snacks. There are so many snacks that the man took from us. There are so many delicious things that I'm like, why did they get discontinued? These were so good. I was scrolling on the internet. I was looking at photos. Now, obviously, there's way too many snacks, so I'm going to keep it at 10. There's no particular order as to what's number 1 and what's number 10 is least the favorite. I'm just going to go down a list that I have for you guys. Without further ado, let's just hop on in. So for the first one, I got Cheetos Twisted Puffs. Now, they came out in 2002 and were discontinued in 2012. Now, these were my favorite Cheetos. They were the ones that came in the orange purple bag. They were just some normal Cheeto Puffs. They looked like springs that you would see like in a bed mattress. And I don't know why those were my favorites, but they were my favorites. And the last time I had those was when I was in 6th grade. All right, so next up on the list is the Pillsbury Waffle Sticks. And those came out in 2003 and were discontinued in 2007. So those were really good. It was like a French toast stick, but like in waffle form. And it was so delicious. I love waffles. I'm a sucker for waffles. They kind of put me in the mind of the Lego Eggo waffles that came out. I used to get those all the time because I just like the overall look and layout of them and the taste. So why they were discontinued, who knows? Maybe low sales throughout the years. They were maybe trying to introduce other things. Now, next up on the list, I cannot stress enough, Kellogg's Pokemon Pop-Tarts. Did I get to even try them? No, I didn't get to try them. They were only around for like half a year. They came out in 2000. They were gone in 2000. Did my diabetic ass get to eat these delicious looking Pokemon Pop-Tarts? Go ahead, take a guess. No, I didn't. Kellogg's. Who do I gotta suck? Why can't I get these Pop-Tarts back? They make a killing now. You bring in all these other stupid, ridiculous flavors like crushed orange soda, snickerdoodle, confetti cupcake. Who the f wants that? Milkshake? Hot fudge there are all these stupid ass ridiculous flavors, but yet your boy can't get his Pokemon Pop-Tarts. Kellogg's. I paid my dues. So it's your turn. Give me my Hershey's S'mores Candy Bar. I cannot explain why, but this thing tasted so damn good. Oh my god, it was so good. So these candy bars came out in 2003 and were discontinued in 2012. You see what's going on? They took the Cheeto Puffs from me, the twisted ones in 2012, and now they took this candy bar. What was up with 2012 to where they had to take this away from your boy? The ratio with chocolate to marshmallow to the crunchiness from the graham cracker, it was good. It almost tasted like you weren't eating like how a typical s'mores candy bar would probably taste now. It was nothing like that. I'll never forget when they were gone, I was trying to find ways on how to buy them. Like when they were discontinued, I was looking on all websites so I can buy them. I don't need them now, but I want them. Do you guys remember Yogos? I wasn't a huge fan of them when they first came out, but over time, I think I just had to get used to the taste, and I really enjoyed them. They came out in 2005, and they were discontinued in 2010. Now, I remember when I was in 5th grade, Yogos were definitely popular because every kid that brought their lunch practically had a thing of Yogos. Unless it was that kid that came from like a health nut family, they didn't have them. But half the time you would go to grocery stores, it was hard to get made Yogos because they were so popular. But nowadays you can find things that are close to Yogos, kind of like there's Greek yogurt kind of balls that they have where it's like the fruit but like the yogurt is coated with it, almost kind of like Yogos but not really, and they kind of have the same thing with chocolate, like chocolate covered like little blueberry things and stuff like that. I don't know the exact brands to these like candies, but there are candies that are out there that are almost like equivalent to your typical Yogos. Grips. I don't know if anyone out there remembers the Grips, but they came in like the Cheez-Its, the Chips Ahoy, and then there was another one that I can't quite remember. It was like a multitude of like different like flavors. A lot of the stuff on this list my mom really did not buy for me. I remember this was the one thing my mom would buy for me during snack time. When I was in 5th grade, you know, we had snack time still. And then even for like lunches or just for snacks at home, I had Grips. Now, it wasn't often, but a lot of these things on this list, that was the one that I vaguely remember my mom buying quite often. They weren't my favorite. The Chips Ahoy ones, those were my favorites. Again, I don't remember what the other one was, but the Cheez-It ones, I think they were kind of like bottom tier for me. Let alone, do we need to bring Grips back? I honestly don't think we do. I think we're good without them. Fruit roll-up stickers. Imagine your typical fruit roll-up, but in like little circles that are like stickers. Like, you know how when they stickers stick on the things? It was kind of like advertised like that. It had the same taste and texture of a fruit roll-up, like a little circle that would stick to things on the surface, and, you know, they taste good. Again, kids kind of would play around with this. I personally only had them like once or twice, but they were really, really good. My mom, again, wouldn't buy stuff like that, and I didn't really see too many kids eating stuff like this. When I would go to friends' houses when I was younger, none of them really had them. Not even any family that I had owned these. And if I didn't say it already, they came out in 2006 and were discontinued in 2014. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember seeing these in 2014. Nestle Wonder Balls. They would come and go for different reasons. So they first came out in the mid-90s and were discontinued in 97 or 1997 due to choking hazards, because in those little Nestle chocolate balls, they would put like stickers and toys and stuff like that in them. I think it was mostly stickers, but kids really weren't doing that. They were just eating the chocolate and then they'd choke on what was inside. So I believe that's why they got discontinued, and I don't blame Nestle. They didn't want no lawsuits. And I agree, it's a little dangerous because, you know, us kids, we're not gonna pay attention. We just gonna eat the you know what I mean? But they were re-released in 2000 and discontinued in 2007. Why that may be, I don't know. I'm thinking because they were trying to do certain things for different series. Like they would have the Wonder Balls for like Cartoon Network stuff, Disney stuff, Nickelodeon stuff. So I think it just depended on what was coming out, they would create a Wonder Ball for. Could have sworn I thought they still made these things, but they took the toys out. I don't know. I thought Twisted Cheeto Puffs were my favorites. These ones might be tied or a close second. The Scooby-Doo fruit snacks, the original recipe, I know that they switched the formula. Now, it's rumored that they went back to the original formula, and if so, I gotta get, you know, even though your boy's on a little health kick, he's trying to eat better, trying to work out, I might have to get a box on my cheat day. Those of you that know, especially the blue ones were like crack, bro. Mwah, delicious. So they were released in 2005 and discontinued in 2015. And when I'm talking about discontinued, I'm talking about the original recipe. I have to actually check to see if they came back with the original recipe. Nobody was really buying them when they changed the recipe. The original one was way, way better. But if they did bring the original recipe back, your boy's gonna have to hit a lick. All right, last but not least, these things were so delicious and creamy and sweet. And I'm talking about the Philadelphia strawberry cheesecake snack bars. It's weird because at first I didn't remember them, but I remember my auntie had those, and I remember seeing them in the grocery store, and they were really, really good. I'm someone that loves strawberry cheesecake and just strawberry like shortcake kind of things, like the Little Debbie strawberry shortcake rolls. There was something about these that were just really creamy and good. Like they these things hit. You know, if you had the munchies, you know, and they were still making them, these mugs would slap. So they came out in 1999 and they were discontinued in either 2004 or 2005. A lot of websites state both years of either 2004 or 2005, so I just kind of did that because I don't know personally. I wasn't out here looking at these things. I probably look like I was out here.
They discontinued the snack?
Oh, how would you like to eat that?
I'm sure y'all would expect me to be out here like that, but I wasn't out here like that for these snacks. That concludes the video. I just had to take that nostalgia trip back to memory lane and relive those memories of eating some of these delicious discontinued snacks. So if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, dislike if you didn't, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and if you have a favorite discontinued snack, whether it was from the ones that I provided for the video or just ones that you remember from your childhood, let me know down in the comment section below and let's talk about it. Links to all my socials in the description below, and I will catch y'all in the next video. I am AfroGeek +UltraNappy, and your boy is just